What's going on to all you beautiful people? 2 videos in one day, like I'm killing it. If you haven't seen my other video I recorded my first Q&A, so go watch that if you haven't seen it. But we ain't talking about that. What we're getting into today, first of all, welcome back to my channel. This is Wiz Ray, and today I'm hitting you with the accent tag. Now, I've always wanted to do this. I'm Bermudian. If you guys don't know where Bermuda is, it is a small little dot of an island in the Atlantic Ocean, and we have a particular accent, you know. I've heard people describe it as like Americans say we sound British people say we sound American. Some people think we sound like all different types. Like, I've heard so many different things. But you put in the comments, I'm gonna let you be the judge. Put in the comments, what do you think our accent, what our mixture is? So, without further ado, like, comment, and subscribe, and share. And let's get into the video. So this accent tag I'm gonna do is gonna be a little different. Let me get a little close and personal. Explain to you what I'm gonna be doing. So instead of just saying random English phrases or words, I'm actually mixed in some Bermudian words and Bermudian phrases that we say. And what I'm gonna do is say a word and then explain what it means, and then give you like the American version of it, like what it, I guess, is supposed to properly mean. So to start off, we have 2 words that sound the same but have different meanings: tan and tan. In Bermuda, they sound the same but they have different meanings. So you have the number 10, 8, 9, 10, like 1, 0. And then we could say, oh, that person over there is really tan, they have tan skin, but we say it in the same way. Next one is oil, like a can of oil, vegetable oil. Next one is mayonnaise. The proper term I feel like Americans would say is mayonnaise. Bermudians, we just say mayonnaise. Next one is school and cool. In Bermuda, we don't pronounce like the L at the end. Like a lot of words, we don't pronounce the end of the word. So in America, they would say school and cool. In Bermuda, we say school, cool. School, cool. Probably. In Bermuda, we don't really pronounce the probably. In America, they would say probably, but in Bermuda, we would say probably. We wouldn't even really pronounce the B. Is it gonna rain today? Probably. Salmon. Really, I've heard this word so many different ways. Some people say salmon. I've heard some Americans say salmon. I've heard all different types of versions, but you know, we just say salmon. Caramel. I like that caramel toffee. Some people say caramel. I've met so many Americans that have tried to correct me when I said caramel, and they was like, no, it's called caramel. Like I can't even say it. Caramel. Like it don't work for me. So it's just caramel. Iron. I know this phrase pretty well. Heard it all my life growing up. My mama would say, go iron your school clothes, go iron your clothes. So in an American accent, they would say iron your clothes. In Bermuda, we just say iron, as if it's like spelled I-O-N. Like in chemistry, when you have iron, we would just say it like that. The next one is water. When I tend to say water, like literally like this, when I tend to say water, I tend to like roll my R's at the end. And in an American accent, they would be like, water. Can you please go get me a bottle of water? In Bermuda, we say water. Like R's, hard ERs in Bermuda turns into like A, like water. Next one is cloth. In American accent, it'll be cloth, like a washcloth. But in Bermuda, we say washcloth. It's with an F. It's like, imagine CLOF, cloth. Yes, sirs. No. Sirs is a shortened version of serious. In Bermuda, we don't say, are you serious, man? Are you serious? Like that. That's how an American would say it. In Bermuda, we would say sirs. Yes, sirs. Like you're really sirs. Next one is two meanings again, but they sound the same. Were and were. No, in Bermuda, how we say it is you were your class. You were your class, and we also would be like, were you too? Also, another thing in Bermuda, we never ask, like an American phrase, we would never say, where are you? Where are you? In Bermuda, it's always, were you too? And were as in clothes and were as in location sound the same. So, were your clothes and were you too? In Bermuda, we don't say like the, really. We don't pronounce like THE. Everything to do with the is replaced with D. So we wouldn't say we're going down the road. Like an American would say going down the road. In Bermuda, we say we're going down the road. We're going down the road. D is replacement for the. Dawn. I think we say that really like I can't explain it. Like I feel like the American accent exaggerates down. Americans would say down, and Bermuda we say dawn. Like going down the road. Another popular phrase is bye. Bye is a Bermudian term for you're talking about a male, a young boy, or a teenage boy, or sometimes even talking about an adult man. So you will refer to him as bye. So to use that in a sentence, you could say, look at that bye right there. Look at that bye. Look at that bye. We also say ace girl, ace boy. Ace girl and ace boy is equivalent to your friend. Like if I said that's my ace girl right there, that's my friend. That's my ace boy, that's my friend. Now, I put this one on the list because I have never heard this being used as an insult in any place other than my island. I've never heard I've never heard this be used as an insult except for in Bermuda. In Bermuda, when someone calls you a chip bag, that buys a chip bag. Here's a chip bag. She's a chip bag. Like a chip bag is just like like saying it in this context when I'm not around Bermudians and I'm by myself, it's like funny. But a chip bag is just someone that's like doing something that's not appealing at that moment, or just doing something that is not the smartest, it's just pretty stupid decision. For example, if there's a football game going on in Bermuda and someone is playing football and they shoot a ball and they miss it. They miss the goal completely. You know, Bermudians would be like, here's a chip bag. Can't even shoot. Chip bag. Another word is coffee. In Bermuda, we say coffee. In America, you say coffee. Coffee. You enunciate that coffee. In Bermuda, we just say coffee. It's coffee. Another phrase that is one of my favorites in Bermuda that I've never heard anywhere else in the world. I've never heard no other country, no other nationality, like no other type of people like say this. So in Bermuda, we say micin. That bar is micin right there. Yeah, micin, stop micin. Micin is equivalent to daydreaming. In Bermuda, we wouldn't tell someone, get your head off the clouds, you're daydreaming. In Bermuda, we say micin. If a child's not paying attention in school, we'd be like, hey, focus, buddy, you need to stop micin. So micin just means daydreaming. So there's all the interesting little phrases and words I have for you today. Let me know if you really enjoyed this video. If it gets to like 20 likes, I will definitely do a part 2 and try and find some more authentic Bermudian words and phrases. And drop in the comment what was your favorite variation of what I said and how I said it, and your favorite Bermudian type of word or phrase so far. And if you're Bermudian watching this, please leave in the comments some words for me that I could put on my next list for part 2. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful Merry Christmas and New Year. And I'll talk to you soon.